One of the questions I get asked all the time is, how can AI help me with my inbox? How can it help me reduce the amount of time I spend in my inbox, organizing my emails, writing my emails, managing my inbox? How can I use AI to help me do this without spending all my time and energy on it? There are a few things you can do, and it really depends on your personality, the way you work, and how much control you're willing to give a tool into your inbox. There are many layers of how you can use these tools. So for example, we can use ChatGPT in a certain way, but it's limited. We can use Chrome extensions in a certain way. It is limited, but these two options are very cheap or free. Or then you can actually pay for a tool like Fixer.ai that totally embeds into your inbox, takes it over, organizes all your emails, drafts responses for you. So it really depends on the kind of person you are and the kind of workflow you want, and how much you are okay to let these tools invade your inbox. It's totally up to you. It is a very personal decision. So let me take you through the few ways that you can do it using ChatGPT to start with. Then we'll go into a Chrome extension, and then I'll show you Gemini for Google, because if you are paying for Google Workspace already, Gemini will appear in your Gmail. So you need to see how you can use that. Maybe that's all you need. Or last but not the least, if you really want to invest in a tool to manage your inbox, I'm going to recommend Fixer, and I'll show you very quickly what it can do. But you just have to be ready for the amount it will take over in your inbox. It's really up to you what you're comfortable with. So let's get going. So the new ChatGPT 5, you can actually connect your Gmail to your ChatGPT. All you need to do is connect it. I have the business account, so it shows company knowledge. But if you don't have the business account and you have the plus or the normal account, it will show it to you as a connector. So all I've done is connect my Gmail, and I've just switched it on so I can use it. Now, what ChatGPT can do is read your emails and recommend responses. That's all it can pretty much do. It cannot go into your email just yet and do anything for you. So for example, I can ask ChatGPT, what are the last 3 emails I received? Now, great, it will tell me the last 3 emails I received, maybe summarize them for me, but is this really a good use of my time, a good way to use ChatGPT? I'm not really sure, because I can just check very quickly the last 3 emails on my phone. So let me ask it to look through my emails and do something useful, right? So I want to find an email that somebody called Michael Lim sent me, because I wanted to read it and I forgot to bookmark it. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to find it for me. Can you find me Michael Lim's latest email about how my product sucks? So it's going to go into my inbox. It's going to find this email for me, because maybe I can't find it. But again, I don't really see the purpose of this, because I can literally go into my email and find it through search. But anyway, it's going to do that. It's just a demonstration to show you what ChatGPT can do with your email. And you recognize that there's not that much value in it searching for your emails. Although I guess if you had a deeper task, like maybe you wanted to find all your emails between 2015 and 2025 on a certain topic, it can summarize everything. That would be a pretty useful use of it. Otherwise, it's just not really useful. So I would use this for something that would take you a lot of time to do manually. So see, it's found me the email. I can open that in Gmail, and then it's from Michael Ling. This is the actual email. And now I can say that, can you draft me feedback to this email on how much I. So here's an example of how you can use ChatGPT with your email. It can look for emails, it can reply to emails, but you have to sort of copy paste them in. It can do a lot of research on emails going back. So I think if you want to find something that you can't find, or maybe you want to summarize all the emails that some client has sent you over the last 4 years, that would be a really good job for ChatGPT to do. But otherwise, there really isn't much use. So it's really up to you if you want to use ChatGPT for your emails. At the moment, what it can do is very limited. Another free way for AI to enter your inbox, if you wanted to, is to use Chrome extensions. There are many, many, many Chrome extensions. One of them is Merlin. I've been using this in my browser just to help me get AI results while I'm doing a Google search. I use Merlin, and Merlin has a Chrome extension that also comes into my email. So when you go into the Chrome extension in your email, this is what it looks like over here in the top left corner. And if I want to use it, I'm just going to click on it and it will open in my Gmail, and I can ask it to do whatever I want it to do for me. So here I'm just going to use this example, introduce myself. Obviously it doesn't know anything about me, so it's going to draft me something super generic. And this is the challenge with these tools, that you need to give it information about yourself. And the amount of time I'm going to take to give it information about myself, I might as well just write it myself or use ChatGPT. So here it's just written me a templated response, and I can just insert this, but this doesn't serve my purpose because I don't want to spend time filling this in. My ChatGPT is trained on me, so I might as well just use ChatGPT to write an introduction to myself. So again, these are the pros and cons and limitations of using an AI tool within your email. Now, if you have Google Workspace and are paying for it, you automatically have access to Google Gemini within your inbox. So you can see this is my Google Workspace, and this diamond over here is Google Gemini. So I can just click on it and it can do whatever I want it to do. This is another way to use a large language model like Gemini, which is similar to ChatGPT, but it's made by Google within your Gmail. And you can ask it whatever you want it to do. It can write you an email, it can write you a pitch, it can create your content. But again, the amount you can train it is limited, but it can still save you time and energy. It can also sort your emails. So for example, you can say, sort my emails showing only unread emails. And you can see that it has done that. So again, you have the AI on your right-hand side, and you can ask it to do anything and it will work in your inbox. Again, you have to decide, is this something you want to use it for? Is this worth your time? Is this a good use of your energy? Now, if you want to go to the next level and actually spend money on having an AI tool that really helps you manage your inbox on every level, you can go with a tool like Fixer.ai. It is very popular amongst a lot of business coaches and high profile business people, but literally it enters your inbox and takes over it. So once you log in, it is a paid tool. So you have, I think, a 10-day free trial, and then it's, I think, $35 or $39 for the month. And so it's not cheap, but it does everything for you. So once you sign up to Fixer and it connects to your inbox, it automatically enters it and does everything for you. So you can see I've got Fixer in here, and automatically it's applied all these labels to my emails, which is great, but also a little annoying because it means I have to check them to make sure if they're right. And I don't know if I have the time or energy or will to do that. And what it's also done is anything that needs to be responded to, it creates drafts for you. So it reads your emails and drafts responses based on what, I don't know, or nothing. But obviously it gives you the opportunity to check the response before you send it. So it really takes over your inbox in that sense. These tools are not cheap, so you really have to think about, is this worth it for me to learn this new tool, to give this tool entire access to my inbox and really let it take over a lot of things? It really depends what your business is, your style of working, and how you prefer to do things. There are no right or wrong in doing this, but these are a few ways you can incorporate AI into your inbox. You'll see with ChatGPT, it's very limited. With Gemini and a Chrome extension like Merlin, it's a bit more inside your inbox. And then you can actually use a more sophisticated tool like Fixer to really integrate into your inbox and pretty much do a lot for you. Again, there's a learning curve that goes with every tool. So you need to want to learn it, and you need to want to spend some time understanding it. And also you need to let go of control a little bit. And if you're very specific and fussy about how you want to manage your inbox, these tools may not be right for you. But if you are quite open to letting them take control and just going with the flow and working with them as you grow, then that's fine too. So what I like to tell everyone I work with is that there's no need to use a tool if it's not really adding value to your life or business. The amount of money, time, and energy you might spend learning the tool and applying it, you might be doing something better with your time. So you really need to weigh the pros and cons of why you're choosing to use this tool, and only really look at a tool that you need to pay for if there's a huge gap that you're looking to hire someone to fill. That's when I would look at, okay, can I get Fixer in? Because it's going to be much cheaper for me to use Fixer than it's going to be to hire somebody. So business decisions are different for everyone, but you really have to focus on what's going to move the needle in my business. Where do I need to spend my time, money, and energy? And therefore, which AI tool do I really need to grow my business? I hope that helps you today. And if you like what you saw today, please like and subscribe and comment. And if there's anything specific you'd like me to cover in my videos when it comes to AI, communications, or using AI for your business, let me know and I will cover it.